Today is November 5th, 2015, and this is puCK Week. As the Red Zerg, we have KTLifeZ, my favorite player. I'm biased, my friends. Today I am biased. In this one game, I am biased. Solus, aka puCK, our blue Protoss player, kind enough to send me a really big replay pack filled with games between him and Legends. Legends that I have been watching for 5 years now. I mean, 4GG and Life and Liquid Snoot. Oh my god. I have a lot of replays that I'm actually not going to even get a chance to cast. Because the beta is ending today, my friends. The beta is over today. We're going to be stuck with no StarCraft Legacy of the Void until November 9th. November 9th, I'm telling you guys, I will be slamming that campaign, hopefully all in one night. I'm going to do the whole campaign in one night. Back to this game, though, because life is life. Life is life. Natural base going down for both players first. Nexus first, hatchery first. Looks like we're going to see 2 hatch before pool. The meta already for Legacy of the Void is absolutely insane. We're not looking at like almost any Zergs I'm watching going pool first. Like, it's just so rare. We're seeing hatchery, then a hatchery, and now we're going to see either a gas or a pool. I'm guessing, yeah, there's the pool. So spawning pool coming after 2 hatcheries at 1 minute and 35 seconds. Over in our Protoss base, we have a gateway on the way. Gases already both finishing up. So Solus, aka puCK, able to get his macro up and going. For freezies, I gotta say, we're likely gonna see that 3rd Nexus go down horrifyingly early. I almost said horrifically early, but that doesn't make as much sense. Horrifyingly early. The Cyber score is down, meaning the gateway is finished up. And I'm telling you guys, this is the new standard for Protoss, is to get your 3rd base by around 3 minutes. And that, as a Zerg player, I am so freaking afraid of. They're just so stinking powerful on 3 base. Legacy of the Void changing the game, flipping it upside down on its head, putting its butt up in the air. Its little feetsies are dangling, toes are twitching around. Man, I am so excited to be playing this game as it's on its release with all the new players. I honestly urge you guys to take the time out of your day whenever you meet a new player and make him feel at home in StarCraft 2. You give them a couple pointers, don't be a jackass. This is literally the hardest game in the world. Don't be a jackass to someone trying to learn how to play the hardest game in the world. There's not enough people willing to put in the time. It's like learning how to play chess instead of checkers. It's hard. Checkers is kind of hard, but not. Not. Double gas now on the way for life. I'm kind of enthralled with what he's going to do. I'm not totally sure what to expect from a player like Life. I want to see some lifelings in Legacy of the Void mode. I wonder how fast he'll get his 4th base. You know, 4th base here, we're at 3 minutes and 40 seconds, and we're usually talking about, you know, that the 2nd hatch is finishing up pretty soon. It might be done by now. But I know that with Zergs, a lot of the times, 3rds came around 5:30 or 5 minutes if they were early. So, uber early. Silent Transfer is going to take puCK onto this ridge, and he's going to attack the lings from the high ground. He wants to pick off a drone. That's really what his aim was to get on top of this high ground and pick off at least 1 drone. Not going to get a chance to do that. Adept is pushed away by a queen. Nice placement, guys. Here's a note. Overlord, right here on this cliff. Keep an Overlord there, just so you can use your queen to defend your mineral line. If you don't want to put a spine down, fine. But keep an eye on that cliff, because it's gonna be a great place just to walk around this path and shoot down at your drones and just take away a few drones for free. Gas is finishing up all over Life's base. He's going to get his economy up and running. We do have that third base up and running now. I didn't see it go down fully, but it's done and finished and mining by 450. So take that as you will. I'm pretty sure that it was done by like 440. Probably started around 4 minutes. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Stalker's now heading out to the third base. No defense except for we now see that pylon going down. Remember guys, we have mothership cores that are able to throw down photon overchargers, no longer on the Nexus but instead on pylons. Ridiculous, but also awesome because you can, instead of having one long photon overcharge on your Nexus, you now have maybe 3 or 4 going at once. They only cost 25 energy, but they last a much shorter amount of time. The creep spread is getting out there. Life trying to get his map dominance on. Full saturation on 3 bases from Life. The perfect amount of drones in each base. A macro hatch popping up. So not electing to go for that 4th base just yet. And we see the oh my god, the Lurker den finishing up. Lurkers, my friends, Lurkers. 14 Hydras now on the way. Warp Prism coming in. We had the robotics facility. God, I hope this is... I always get the two mixed up, the robotics facility and robotics bay. Regardless, Warp Prism speed now in production. +1 range for those Hydras, soon to be Lurkers. Lurker den does take freaking forever. That's the truth. I know they recently increased the time from like 1:30. I don't even know. I think it was like, I don't know. I can't pull the exact seconds out of my head right now, but it increased to like, it takes like almost two full minutes to pop out a Lurker den. With this new, I'm using a new overlay to make it easier for you guys to see the whole map, and it doesn't allow me to click on like abilities. It kind of, because it's like an official level overlay, it expects you to know every detail, and I don't. I know almost everything, but certain statistics I would love to be able to look up, or kill amounts, or you know how long certain things take to build. Tons of Lurkers though in production. They're going to be heading up. It looks like they're heading over to I don't even know. I thought they were going to be burrowing before this, just in position, but it looks like they're going to be aggressively moving forward towards the Protoss. They're right in front, like directly in front of the Stalkers before they burrow. Really unusual decision. You'd think that you'd want them to be like, and he lost like I think 2 before they even burrowed. Oh, those certain Lings are gonna die! Oh, a little splatter of Lings there. Lurkers doing decent damage against those Stalkers. Photon overcharge now goes off. The Lurkers that were being morphed in the back are now headed forwards, and we see tons of splash damage coming out of that wind scar from the Lurkers. For those of you who watch Inuyasha, you're welcome. I don't watch it anymore, but I think back in the day I did. A nice spread on the Lurkers is going to stop the Disruptors from killing them all in 1 hit. Observers giving Mothership Core a chance to do some damage to the Lurkers. Lurkers only do damage to ground units. The Nexus here at the 3rd, gonna fall. Definitely gonna fall. I was like, please go down. Lings and Lurkers are the choice here for the Zerg player. Disruptors and Stalkers doing a good job fending this off. But the Lurkers are just so freaking cost efficient. Lings constantly streaming in across the map. puCK sent me some sick replays, guys. Pronged attack from Keen. Disruptor is going to get in there and do some damage. These Marines are dead. So dead. Stim trying to catch up to that Warp Prism. Not going to do a good job of that. But here comes the attack. Really awesome splits here from Keen. Keen trying to get as much damage done